My beloved listeners, take a slow, deep breath. Let your soul rest for a moment. Feel the stillness around you, that quiet, sacred pause where heaven whispers, "You are not here by accident." This message has been divinely orchestrated to reach you right now, in this very moment. The timing is not coincidence. It is preparation. Heaven is positioning you for something that is about to unfold, something written in the depths of eternity. There is someone whose heart can no longer bear the weight of silence. For too long, they've carried unspoken truth that trembles within them like light trapped behind clouds. This person, the one heaven joined your spirit to, your divine counterpart, your soul's reflection, stands at the edge of confession. The wall between their fear and their love is beginning to crumble. Their heart can't hide it anymore. They tried to walk away. They tried to bury your memory under distraction and pride. They told themselves it was over, that what you shared was fleeting, that they could let go and be free. But no matter how many times they tried to silence their heart, your name kept echoing in their soul. Every prayer they whispered, every quiet night alone, every sunrise they watched. Somehow, you were still there because your spirit never left theirs. You are the whisper that lingers in their thoughts, the ache that returns in still moments, the silent prayer that escapes their lips when they think no one can hear. They've been living in a battle between pride and surrender, between what their mind tells them and what their heart knows is true. But heaven is saying, that battle is nearing its end. The truth they've been hiding is ready to rise. They've carried emotions they didn't know how to name. Every time they thought of reaching out, fear silenced them. What if you've moved on? What if you don't care anymore? What if it's too late? Those questions became chains, keeping them bound in silence, paralyzed by what ifs. So they watched you from afar, pretending not to care, yet quietly praying for your peace, smiling to the world, while inside, their soul trembled with the absence of your light. They tried to replace your presence, but nothing compared. No voice, no face, no moment could quiet the ache of losing something that heaven itself had written. Lately, that ache has grown stronger because God Himself is speaking to them. The angels have been appearing in dreams, showing signs, stirring their conscience, whispering truths that can no longer be ignored. Every attempt to move on is met with divine resistance. Every distraction falls apart because love that is ordained by heaven cannot be buried beneath human fear. Their spirit is awakening. They are realizing that keeping silent was not strength, it was suffering. Their soul is breaking open, not from pain, but from divine pressure, the kind that molds and transforms. Heaven is telling them, speak the truth, make things right, set your heart free, and soon, beloved, they will. Their heart is full, overflowing with words that have waited too long to be spoken. The love they once hid is now bursting through the cracks of their restraint. The truth they buried is ready to surface, and it will come suddenly, like a confession carried on the breath of destiny. You've been praying for clarity, haven't you? Asking God, do they still think of me? Do they still care? Was it all real? Heaven has heard you, and now, heaven answers, yes, they think of you constantly. They pray for you. They long for your forgiveness and your light. And now, divine timing is taking its place in your story. They have been receiving signs, unmistakable, divine confirmations. Your name appearing in places they never expected. Songs that echo the very words they never said. Dreams so vivid they wake up trembling, heart pounding, spirit stirred. They can no longer deny it. They know this is not coincidence. This is divine intervention. Every attempt to escape the memory of you only leads them back to the truth that this love was never ordinary. It was heaven sent. And now, the moment of truth is approaching. A shocking confession is on its way. You may receive a message, a sudden call, or an unexpected encounter that seems to appear out of nowhere. But trust, it is not random. It is orchestrated by divine timing. Heaven has been aligning every step, every delay, every sign to bring this moment into perfect harmony. When they speak, you will hear the tremble in their voice, the truth in their tone. They will tell you what they once hid, how deeply they loved you, how much they feared losing you, why they pulled away when their heart wanted to stay. Some words may come with tears, some may come with pauses, but every word will carry sincerity, because this time, it's not human pride speaking, it's divine truth. They've been restless, unable to find peace. Heaven has been pressing upon their heart, urging them to release what's been buried. They miss you deeply, more than words could express. They regret the silence, the distance, the pride that kept them from you. They have tried to fill the emptiness, but every attempt has failed, because the peace they once had with you was not of this world. It was sacred. Now, they finally see. Losing you was not liberation. It was heartbreak. They now understand that God placed you in their life, not by accident, but as a divine mirror to awaken their faith, to teach them what pure, unconditional love truly means. They know they hurt you. They know their silence wounded you. And now, they are praying for a chance to make things right. Heaven is aligning everything. The angels are moving, preparing divine encounters, creating perfect moments for truth to unfold. What was hidden will be revealed. What was uncertain will become clear. And though this confession may shock you, it will also bring peace to your soul, because now you will understand. Their silence was not indifference. It was fear. Their distance was not rejection. It was confusion. Their lies were not betrayal. They were attempts to protect something they didn't yet know how to handle. They couldn't love you properly then, not because they didn't love you, but because they were unhealed. They were spiritually blind, lost in their own wounds. But through loss and longing, heaven has humbled them. God has reshaped them, and now they are ready to step forward in truth. When this moment comes, beloved, open your heart. Listen not with the pain of your past, but with the wisdom of your soul. Feel their words. Discern their sincerity. You will sense that what they say now comes from a place of divine conviction, not manipulation. Heaven is asking you to prepare yourself emotionally and spiritually, because when truth enters, it can stir both memory and healing. The angels say, this revelation is part of your divine restoration. You prayed for answers, and heaven is delivering them. You asked for clarity, and now light is breaking through the clouds. This confession will change everything. For them, it will be redemption. For you, it will be revelation. For both of you, it will be divine realignment. Because this is not the end of the story. It is the turning point heaven has written all along. The truth coming forward is not meant to reopen wounds, but to free both hearts from the weight of the past. This is God's way of saying, it's time. The lessons have been learned. The healing has begun. Now truth must rise. So, be still. Don't chase. Don't fear. Simply trust. Let God move as only He can. The confession you've waited for is on its way. The message you've longed to hear is already being formed on their lips. Angels are at work behind the scenes, aligning hearts, guiding thoughts, creating divine timing for the meeting that will bring both truth and peace. Soon, you will see that nothing was lost, only transformed. Every delay had purpose. Every silence carried meaning. God was not punishing you. He was preparing both of you. And when you finally hear their voice again, you will feel it, that same divine spark, that unmistakable peace, that knowing in your spirit that this love was never ordinary. It was ordained. Their heart can't hide it anymore. The truth is coming, and with it, healing, closure, and divine restoration. Remember, beloved, you are loved beyond measure, not only by them, but by the one who created love itself. God has been guiding this connection from the very beginning, shaping it through storms, molding it through time, purifying it through distance, all so that when love returns, it returns whole, healed, and holy. So hold on to faith. Trust divine timing. When the truth comes, receive it with grace. For this is not just their confession. This is heaven bringing truth to light. And when that light shines, you'll understand. Every tear, every prayer, every waiting season was leading to this moment of divine truth and restoration. If you feel led to support this mission of sharing prophetic and anointed words from heaven, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more, may God bless every giver 100-fold and return to you the deepest desires of your heart in His perfect timing. Your offering helps us continue spreading God's love and light to souls who need it most. Together, we are building a community rooted in faith, anchored in love, and aligned with divine purpose.